Hello friends, I welcome you to this show of mine, interesting facts, figures and quotes. And here we go. Let's start with the water cycle, which is also known as the hydrologic cycle from the Greek language, meaning knowledge about water. Friends, it represents the endless movement of water in all its forms, that is, solid, liquid, and gas around the planet, circulating through the atmosphere, the land, and the inland bodies of water, the groundwater, and the ocean. The atmosphere contains only 0.001% of the Earth's water at any given time, yet it serves as the chief agent in the water cycle. Water enters the atmosphere through evaporation, creating water vapor or water in its gaseous form. Water vapor holds latent energy that is released when the gas reverts to a liquid or solid form during the processes called condensation or precipitation. Since oceans contain most of the water in the planet, they make the largest contribution into atmosphere, you could say some 85%. The rest comes from surface water, evaporation, and transpiration from plants. As and when the sun warms up, the surface of the earth, water rises. It turns to a gas or evaporates. Water vapor form clouds. Eventually, the water returns to a liquid state and falls into the earth in the form of precipitation. It takes about 10 days for water to circulate through the entire cycle. Water cycles through three phases: solid, liquid, and vapor, and through many locations such as underground, in bodies of water, in soil, and in the atmosphere all the time. The total volume of water on Earth has remained constant since the planet's formation. 2. India is the world's second largest English speaking country. Yes, I'm right. India is second only to the US when it comes to speaking English, with around 125 million people, or you could say 12.4 crore, speaking the language, which is only 10% of our population. This is expected to grow by quite a margin in the coming years. 3. The hippopotamus, or the river horse, or the Daryai Ghoda as you call it in Hindi, spends up to 16 hours a day submerged. Threat to their life comes from people hunting them for their meat and ivory. In this case, they are the teeth of the hippos. Strangely, these herbivores spend most of the time in water with only their face sticking out so they can breathe. The hippo is still a large target for hunters who get paid thousands of dollars to kill them. Isn't that a pity? 4. Observe the flame of a lighted candle. Light a matchstick. Be very careful while doing so. Try to hold the burning matchstick at different angles. What you will notice is, no matter at what angle you hold the matchstick, the flame only points upwards. Do you know the reason? The flame contains hot gases produced by the burning chemicals in the match head. These gases are lighter than the surrounding air and hence tend to rise. Because of this, the flame also rises upwards. 5. Let's talk of an interesting eponym, and the eponym is boycott. How did boycott become an English word? It means to refuse to do business with someone. The word comes from Charles C. Boycott. He was born somewhere around 1832 and he died around 1897. He was an Irish land agent. Boycott refused to conform to land reform supported by the Irish Land League. The League then prevented Boycott from using stores and postal service and other places in the area. Today, Boycott is an important tool in the campaigns against unjust rules and social conditions. And that's how this word boycott came into existence. So, friends, that's all I have for today. Goodbye and see you soon.